This morning, I was thinking about growth. I've been studying and experimenting with my hair, and I had a setback a couple of years ago, about last year, I think. About last year, early last year, I had a little setback with my hair because of underlying health conditions. So my hair was breaking a lot. And then I decided to pay more attention to my hair. Of course, I took care of my um to manage my health challenge, so taking medication for low iron and all of that, just to help me to take care of that part that is inward, that nothing can be done even if you work very hard outside. And then I started to study, like, what are the products that you can use to retain your growth, because we always like to say that um, there's no product that can grow your hair, because hair is always growing. But you can find products that can help you to retain the length that you're growing. So that was why I started to use some products, to help me to manage the breakage, so that my hair can stop breaking, and I can, retain the growth that I have. As the hair grows out, then retaining the growth is where you see length retention, and you're able to say, oh, my hair is growing, and my hair is thriving, and my hair is doing well. And this morning, as I was just, I was off today, and I was just doing some cleanup in the kitchen, and then I had this thought about growth. And what dropped with me, or what I was meditating about, was how to retain growth. So if you are doing some things in your life to help you to grow, to get better with yourself, self-development, it's not enough, because you need to make sure that the growth that you are getting, you are able to retain it, and you are able to build on it. Just like I was learning about my hair and how I can enhance my hair health and length and everything about my hair, well-being in general. In the same way, for me, the lesson from this whole experiment with my hair and thinking about growth this morning, the lesson I got out of it is that as human beings, we should try to retain the growth that we are obtaining. So as we're growing as human beings, in wisdom, in age, in experiments, in experience, from lessons of failure and whatever it is, all the growth that you obtain in your life, it's not enough to grow, but you need to retain the growth. And it takes me back to what happened some time ago, and someone was talking about church and how, and there's some kind of leaders who sometimes, if they have issues with people, they kind of leave their old hands and then they focus on the new hands, just to like ignore the problem and make it look like it doesn't exist. And so I was thinking about it, and I was saying that, how is that helping the church to grow? How is that helping an organization to grow? Let's make it an organization, because I don't really like to talk about church. So any organization who has grown some people to a certain level and are not able to retain their growth, they're not able to retain those products, those people that they've groomed all these years, and because of little things, they just let them go, and they're getting new recruits. That kind of organization might not experience a certain kind of growth and the pillars, because they're going to be deleting or taking away the pillars of the organization itself. So any organization or any group or enterprise that does not retain its foundational members, does not have a very strong foundation, is not standing stable, because the new people that you have, you don't know them, you're still studying them, you don't know their plans, and they might also just let you down because you don't know where their loyalty stands, right? You don't know what they can do and what they can't do. You cannot really vouch for them, right? So there's this adage that says the devil that you know is better than the angel that you don't know. And sometimes people argue that maybe that's not really correct or accurate, because sometimes you get surprises and new people that you don't know might never disappoint you. So, well, that's not the point of the conversation that we're having today. The point is this: if you're growing in any aspect of your life, pay attention to retaining your growth. Pay attention to building upon what you have built. So don't just discard, your progress and want more, but rather look back, take stock of your life, and look at where you have grown, areas where you have improved upon, and try to build upon it, try to improve further upon this growth that you have experienced. Looking at casting our minds back to the beginning of the year up until now. Some people will think that they did not grow or they did not make any progress, but that's not true, because as human beings, we're learning new things, we're growing every day, we're getting better. You're either growing in good or growing in bad. So watch the kind of growth that you're accumulating, that you're having. How is your growth like? How is your growth pattern? Is it growing in being better version of you, better to people, better to humanity, better to the church, better in your spiritual life, in your financial life, in your personal life, in your family life? Are you growing? And are you retaining your growth? Are you getting better every day? Are you building upon what you have? And most importantly, it's always important to be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have in your life. Be grateful for everything that you enjoy. And this is the week of Thanksgiving. So for the US, we had already done our Thanksgiving, but in the US, they're just doing their own Thanksgiving. So we can take a minute to just be thankful for how far the Lord has brought us, how far we are right now, and just think about the growth. If there's any growth in bad, just yank it off, delete it, work upon yourself to break that bad habit and build upon good habits. There's still time in the year to spring into 2025. The end of the year is very important as much as the beginning of the year. So take stock of your life and, think about it. Where are you at? Where were you? And where are you going? These are some of the things that we should think about. So whatever growth you have, all of you that have grown, I thank God for your life, and I'm happy with you, and I'm happy for my growth, for the growth that I've experienced this year. And I believe that things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. Okay, thank you so much. My name is Princess. I always forget to tell you my name. My name is Princess if you do not know me, and I talk about lifestyle, motivation, my own stories and experience here on this space. I have different spaces on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. Thank you so much. And if you've not subscribed yet, if you're on YouTube, please do well to subscribe, follow if you have not yet followed, and let's catch up another time. Bye.